Our winner semis.
Now we're back with our winners semis.
Winners semis. We have moved on to a best of 3 format for these competitors who have made it this far. On the attacking side, we have INT with Spec, Kidden, Joshi, Trooper, Season, Center, and defending will be Shadow Life, Sir Clay, Deepbone, Illume, Trap, and Dirt.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see these two teams play. So looks like we're already seeing a push into hookah immediately, not wasting any time.
Can I get a Western shootout in the hookah? Hops on the box. Sir Clay in that head glitch if he wants it.
Making all the noise in the world, not.
Ooh, Kidden gets killed by Dirk. Trap also takes down Joshi. 2 for the defenders. As they advance through hookah, Deepbone gets one. Sir Clay gets one. Nothing is traded back. And Shadow Life. Okay, Deepbone will go down. So 1 member down, but Shadow Life almost with a flawless defending round, pistol style.
Yeah, great little fight there by Sir Clay. Looking like he's displaying some great aim there. Those shots that he was firing into hookah, I'm not gonna lie, pretty steady aim, hitting the shots and winning it out. And wow, would you look at that melee?
Yeah, that looks like the sword from Halo, right?
Goes there.
In a sense, yeah.
Oh, he has to swing it, obviously. Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
I had the
That's
wrong
pretty sick.
idea. They should have that Halo sword in this game eventually, if they don't already. But yeah, Shadow Life.
Revealing
Off to a
area.
hot start. Trap. Already with that budget sniper. I can remember what it's called about half the time.
Revealing
So
area.
Center getting tagged out down to 44 HP right at the start.
INT still with pistols,
There.
but
So big
different
flank
approach
coming in here. Does it pay off? Dirt. Oh,
Oh!
gets one.
Takes the soul. Trap has his cover. Will snipe down center. This is defense sided again. You see that flank coming in to pinch the attackers here as they have man advantage.
Still in sight.
Watch Reyna turns the corner on the Cypher. He's in and out of his smoke trap. That was really well played by Joshi here. Will also take out Trap. This round could be won by attackers off the carry of Joshi here with that really nice play.
Yeah, now Joshi's got the Marshall.
Ooh, Illume, big double kill. Joshi says, where'd my team go? Do they have bomb spotted? That's the only thing I don't know.
I don't think they have bomb spotted, so they know Cypher has it. Looks like they think he's on the rotate, so they're making their way over already.
He must have, did he fake rotate?
Yeah, he faked the rotate. Now he's walking back. He does have the Marshall.
This would be a
Oh,
crazy...
and Omen's committing. So they have 1 member, the Cypher. We see Sir Clay out here on the back of Showers, and he's got to get that plant down quick, or he's not going to have time.
He didn't have faith in his own
Yeah,
fake.
he waited too long. He had the opportunity. He gave it up by stalling. Looking, he was trying to scout out the site to make sure he didn't start to plant and die. Unfortunately, he didn't know, but he did have the chance to plant, and he gave it up.
Yeah, in hindsight, we are saying you should have planted, but I think he wanted to get one for free and then stick to plant.
He could not have known that 2 of the members
Actually
rotated, as well as the Cypher being on the back of Showers. That was his chance to get onto the site and plant, but he didn't have any eyes on the members, so he had to play it as safe as possible. It didn't work out for him, unfortunately, but a good play early on with the flank defending it, taking both members, took the Reyna and the Omen, and picked up the Marshall.
Cover going out.
So we see the op here holding A short.
Jet with an op. I love this meta, I have to say. Jets with ops. Also, no Sage. We don't see Killjoy. Only 1 Reyna. 1 Breach. So really interesting. I would have not been able to guess character picks for either team at all going into this
So
tournament.
Sova going to be spotted out here. They know he's in mid.
Out
He
of
just
charges.
droned into hookah.
And
Revealing
Deepbone, I
area.
think, wins the op battle. If that was op to op, I'm not sure, but...
It was not. I think only
down.
ARs on the side of
Gotcha.
INT.
With Deepbone making that op pay off, at least so far, making a 5v4 for the defenders here. Shadow Life looking to get their 3rd round in a row on defense as we see a bit of a tussle at hookah. Oh, they don't spot! Dirk, who gets one, but actually traded back quickly by Joshy, who's traded back by Trap.
So actually a really good turn by Joshy there. It looked like Reyna was going to get both. And
Yeah,
Joshy turned and just headshot him.
Oh, and is that a breach stuck there in the teleporter? I think it is.
Omen stuck.
Oh, okay. Omen stuck in the teleporter. Breach to back him up. Maybe using this as a bit of cover, but it does not hit Trap. Trap in a great position to actually take this, but he gets flashed. And Kidden on the breach. Making sure you flash before he turns. Deep bone.
So no time to plant. Got to try and save your ARs here, but I think you're going to get pushed. And Illume picking him up, taking away that AR. And a good round by Shadow Life.
Shadow Life off to a 3-0 start, but remember, we saw a 5-0 start last round, and it ended up being like a 13-8 win. So we know that when you get ahead in this game, Valorant, when you win that first round, you get guns, they don't. It's easy to win another one, which might make it easier to win that third, but comebacks are a real thing in this game. And
wow, so this is a deep own, making an aggressive play with the op, and it pays off immediately, getting Trooper Season down, and now it's a 4v5. And those are the kind of plays that just dictate these rounds. So if Shadow Life plays the round just as well as last round, it's looking like a Doom round for INT, to be completely honest. The bomb is down, back towards spawn, and Illume now picking up Spec, and they just got the angles on A site. They're going to have to look for a rotate, but I think we see a flank coming in, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, big flank coming in here.
Kidden takes out Dirk. Illume with a triple, and that's just curtains. Round is over. 4-0 Shadow Life.
Yeah, wow. A good round for Illume there. If I'm not mistaken, he picked up a 4-piece. So Deep Own taking away the initial play by getting the aggressive peek, getting the op pick, and then just setting it up, you know.
Yeah,
it just was a good round.
Illume must have had a nice look to get that triple there, probably off the back of that op cashing in so early. We'll have to maybe spectate him when we see him in a position to get multiple looks. This guy is 7-0 in 4 rounds.
Yeah, so it looks like he might make an aggressive play here. I can't tell based on his hands if this is the smoke or the teleport based off the animation. Okay, so it was the smoke. I thought he was going to make an aggressive play and try to TP up onto the box there, but that teleport looked a little sus. He was just getting across, so he didn't have to run across and peek.
I thought he was out in the open, actually, but he would know better than I would, so I trust him.
So here they're just deciding they need to make a push onto B. The A short isn't working, especially when we have Deep Own here on the op, and he sees the Sova's bow there. So if Sova peeks, and a really close shot. I can't believe that missed, to be honest. Maybe he tagged the corner of the wall there, but really surprising.
Center with a big play, taking out Deep Own there. If INT is going to win a round on offense, it's probably this one with that pick, like you were talking about last round. It's so important to win those gunfights in the beginning, setting up your team for success. We'll see if INT can convert on that early pickup from center. As we see a turn.
Illume knows he's there, gets the kill, and now he's kind of on the flank. So if they're outside of showers, they're going to be in trouble, but they are already getting the plant down. Big Sova ulti maybe, if he can tag some members here. He's aiming a little low. Unfortunately.
Attackers might be able to defend this, but Circle taking out Kidden on the retake. Will they be able to defuse this bomb? It looks like they're coming mostly from mid.
Here.
Gets pinged out here. And we see Illume win another gunfight. This guy's shot is on fire. Circle takes out Spec and gets traded back by Joshy.
It's a 1v2, and now it's a 1v1. He's sticking the defuse, maybe.
He's sticking it. Will it hit? Oh, Joshy takes out Illume. Wait, no.
And what a clutch. Yeah, he did take him out. So a clutch there, a 1v2 for Joshy, ends up getting both and stopping the defuse. From the looks of it, we didn't spectate to check the defuse timer, but I'm going to guess that it was really close. That's the reason he stuck it. He thought he could get it. And I almost was a little bit confused there at the end, thinking that, okay, wow, he did clutch the round. The clutch popping up, you know, my first reaction was, oh my god, he got the defuse off right as he died, but That wasn't the case.
The way it just says clutch, and you don't know exactly which team, it's not very clear instantly. It really threw me off, so I didn't even know what happened there. But INT with a round win. Do both Jets have ops? Just curious.
Yes.
They do. This is
Again,
so cool to see, honestly. And it
Yeah.
looks like ARs for kind of everyone else, maybe a Bulldog here and there, but 2 Jets with ops.
Wow, and Deep Own looking at that sliver of an angle here. Gonna get a pick from that. He's gonna get spotted out and ulted, so he's just trying to avoid these ults here. And good jukes.
Yeah, good jukes. Remember, it was Center that was able to spot out Deep Own there and take him out with a recon dart into a nice turn with a Vandal, if I'm not mistaken. So eyes on those two, maybe fighting it out.
Yeah, so INT playing a little bit slow here. You're not making too many aggressive pushes. They may or may not have spotted out all 3 members on A with that recon bolt, so now it looks like they're making a slow push over towards B. And we do have our Spec here looking into Hookah with an op. They spot nobody with the arrow, so he's going to make a push up and see if he can get an angle.
Jumps on the
So
box,
he does
takes a
see
look.
there. Does he go for the wall bang? No, so just waiting for the clean shot and gets it. Now they're both blinded, so Illume might be able to make a play here. I don't know who is on site and who's not. It seems like we have a couple members, so 3 members on site, 1 in Hookah still.
Dirk takes out Kinnan. Trooper takes out Illume. That's a 1-for-1. The attackers are up 1 member here. Will this hit? D-Pone! More like D-Pone.
Yeah, taking the op trade or the op battle right there, wins it out, getting the snipe on Spec, and what a play. So now they're taking the op out of the hands of INT, and it looks good for them. So they're in a 3v2.
Oh, he needs to jiggle his way into the center.
Man.
Center with the 2 pieces. 1v1 actually. Sir Clay picks it up.
Yeah,
but wow, was that a great shot from
Yes,
D-Pone.
it was. So why don't we take a look at that? I almost forgot that we have instant replay here, guys. So as he ends the round here with the free defuse, let's get a look at this shot.
And you were talking about the knives and how these guys can jump up in the air and then watch.
Oh, man.
And then he right-clicked. He couldn't get center. He got probably 80 damage off.
Yeah, so if he got that right-click off on him, I mean, that would have been a play that would start rolling for them. So if he got the shot off on that Cypher there, he would have been in a position to clean up that round and get a 3-piece with the ult.
And to be fair, yes, that would have been an insane flashy play, but he got the job done. He got about 80 damage down, and Sir Clay was able to win them the round, so he probably doesn't care too much about the flashiness. He wants that round win, and he got it.
100%.
Get out of my way!
My camera is destroyed.
And I will say, just based on my observation,
Oh, so he saw the. So
there.
sorry, he saw the corner peek. He
I
saw
love
the
these
tip
jet
of his
peeks.
head. Yeah. So
There it is again.
unfortunately, kind of backfiring for the Jet here, but she does have ult out. So is she going to peek this and get him? Misses the first 2. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Looks like Omen going for the blind here. Now he's going to re-peek it. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a smoke.
And I will say, based on my observation, this map, I think defenders have been winning out the early rounds in this map, so I have to
Yeah,
see.
in my opinion, 100% defender-sided map.
Yeah.
One of my favorite maps, I think.
Cover going out.
And they're lining up A long and A mid.
So she's spotted out, but then gets to dash away. So she has a good angle on Showers here. I don't know if that was the best smoke, because, you know, if they push up now, we'll see. I think Deep Own just has a good angle with the op. Oh, and Trooper Season going down with a good shot and actually a wall bang from Deep Own.
Yeah, D-Pone here knows his angles, knows his
So
walls.
Illum taking down Joshi as well.
5v3,
So
4 defenders.
We do see bomb down here, and it's looking really bad for INT now. They have control of site. They know bombs down in this opening. They spotted him out, but Illume just trying to take these aggressive trades.
It's a mid push. They want to get this member
Oh,
here,
and
Illume.
Spec dashing in with the knives.
Oh, D-Pone!
So out of time, unfortunately, but wow, really well controlled round for Shadow Life. They, you know, controlled the site. They got the vision. So it's so unfortunate that that jump jiggle peek from the Jet spotted out the tip of her head for Illume, and, you know, kind of put them in a predicament of, like, that's when you get that initial call out, like, okay, we see them on A short. B side can start to make, you know, a little bit of an aggressive push and see what they can get out of that.
Yeah, I see, but maybe with that jiggle peek, you kind of want to get spotted. Had he known he was spotted, maybe they could rotate, and it's a bit of a bait, but... Yeah, we see Shadow Life here winning out on the defensive rounds. And possibly a hookah push here. I think they need to switch it up. Like you're saying that A not working too well. Maybe it's a B play.
Yeah, so setting up on B here pretty well. And it's looking, man, so we're seeing a 6-1 here. And like we said, these are two teams that we're excited to see. So far in the bracket, from what we've heard in the grapevine,
yeah,
keep using that reference, but that these are two good teams. So this is a really good-looking dominant performance coming out from Shadow Life. But this is that scenario of like it being defender-sided. So if INT could take a few more rounds on defense, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a done deal for them.
Right. So you would settle for like an 8-4 score. No, maybe not 8-4, but 7-5, something like that.
8-4 is still okay. I've seen game. If you play, you could have a flawless defense if you're the better team, and still, if you're on attack side, if you come out down, 4 rounds, you could still come back and win it if you have a flawless defense easily.
We see the Cypher is rotating to B, so the call might be, hey, they're coming B. We see things in hookah. Will it be a rotate from INT as we see Trooper thinking about going mid, possibly some pre-fire in the hookah.
So, but we have 3 members taking the bomb back over to A short. But we do see Illume hanging out here, holding his ground, not making the quick rotate, letting the rest of the team do that. So, yeah, now we see the full rotate. So we have 2 coming through showers and 2 coming through A short. And honestly, Illume has a sick angle here. These 2, if they push out of showers right now, and that recon dart's not going to catch him, so he has the angle. Oh, Illume. Okay. So I thought there, if he was patient and let the other guy come out. Actually. Oh, good shots by Trooper Season. So we do see a 2v3 now for INT, or sorry, for Shadow Life. Can they pull it off? The bomb goes down behind Truck.
Yeah, really nice rotate here from INT to get into this A site, put the bomb down, and put themselves in position to win an offensive round. We'll have to see if the 2 members from Shadow Life can 2v3 retake.
So this is a little crazy. We see all 3 members inside of U-Haul, one of which being literally 1 HP.
Clock is ticking here. We have a turn from Trap. He gets murked there. We're watching Circle fakes the defuse. And we'll get dropped.
Not going to be able to take that away because they have both teammates coming around for the rotate, but... Somebody asking how much Valorant do the commentators play, and we'll just be honest here and say not too much.
I'm like silver maybe?
Yeah, I got to Diamond in the early phases of the game, sticking around high plat. Got to Diamond 4, but I haven't played in a few months, so the knowledge I do have of the current meta is based off of, watching content videos such as Pro Guides, Skill Captain, so on, taking notes to be prepared for this. But yeah, if you guys, if we're calling anything wrong or whatever, let us know in the chat. We are not all knowing here, and we're not ashamed to admit that.
Yeah, I'm happy you pointed that out too. If I might be calling things the wrong name. I don't exactly know the name of every gun, but what I do know is how to win in this Valorant game. I've seen enough, I've studied enough. And another thing, we just had a huge patch hit the other day, so nobody's really all-knowing. There isn't anyone who can
so
say,
I personally don't know if there has been any competitive matches on this new patch yet, so, the current meta is most likely not solidified. So it's kind of like teams are kind of feeling it out, but like we have seen in most of these games is, we're seeing in almost every game double jet, and both of them are taking ops on both teams, as well as the Sova Cypher. We kind of called that before. They've been those have been the top picks in the competitive meta, the Sova and Cypher, for a while now.
Yeah.
Jet, not so much. Over the last couple patches, she's got some buffs, and now she's up there in the S tier. And she is just the offer. Her ultimate is too good. She has the smoke. She has the mobility. She's just a good champion. So potentially this round looking like it may.
Get out of my way.
Coming down to a plant, it's
Flight to the
3v3
spike.
here. Attacker just dropping the bomb, so INT center will take down Depot, and that's pretty big. There goes their op and their Jet. 3v2 now for the attackers here. As defenders are going to take from spawn side coming in, giving away their location. See if they turn together and 2v3 this. As we see the Omen TPing into his smoke.
Yeah, so good play there, trying to make the aggressive push. So it looks like Cypher is deciding that he needs to save. So Alume here, maybe looking. Oh!
He has a hunch on where the next player is, but it's Center who has been on point today and takes out Alume.
So I'm pretty sure Alume's intentions there were, we are out of time, it's 2v3, Sir Clay backing up for the save, but Alume saying, hey, you know, I'm going to try and take the gunfights here and see if I can take away some of the econ from INT. Gets one gun down, but I don't think that makes that big of a difference because INT had won the last round as well as saved a few, so
yeah.
one extra member losing a weapon there I don't think really affects their buys that much.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Alume here having to go with the Bulldog and light armor. So maybe a misplay on him not to just leave with Cypher, because that's a decently big hindrance in this round to have the light armor. Bulldog, not so much. If you're good with the weapon, it can work. But light armor is, you know, it's just not going to cut it. If you're, you know, two players of the same caliber at a gunfight, you don't want that.
Right. He is the Omen, though, so he had the ability to teleport in, and I think he was looking for a 2-for-1. Able to get one.
Yeah.
I can't really blame him, because if you get 2, maybe 3 guns there, then that play is worth. But I see what you're saying here with that light armor. Going to be harder for him to...
Yeah, sorry, someone in chat said Diamond 4 question mark. I meant Diamond 1. I've been playing mostly League of Legends lately, and I forgot, you know, Riot Games, they just decided, hey, we're just going to swap the ranks around for both games. We don't, you know, we don't care what you're used to. We're just going to throw you for a loop.
How troll is that?
Yeah.
Wait, we see another INT with offensive take. Bomb is planted, and they're up in men. Derg will take out Joshi. That makes it 3v4 for the retake, the defenders. As we see Derg advance, I'm pretty sure he has the hot hand right now.
Yeah, and we see Reyna with ultimate here. Okay, so they take that kill there. Now it's a 3v3. If I'm Reyna here, I'm looking for the ult because they need to get on that bomb quick. All the time they're wasting right now, they're going to run out of time.
Yeah, they go recon drone
so
into
good
the
shot there.
Into the turn on spec. Dirk takes him down, goes for the defuse. He will get spotted out by Sova ulti. Center kills his own teammate with the ulti, but defends the bomb perhaps long enough to win the round. He'll turn the corner with his Vandal. Nobody's there. He can get away. And he says, sorry, Omen, but you're going down as long as the bomb's safe. I don't care.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit of miscommunication there from the team. That's the kind of thing is like, hey, don't walk in front of your teammate's ultimate. But at the same time, you know, their main concern is taking the round. So, you know,
of course,
if that's it, if Omen decided, hey, I need to get in there and just make sure that no one is going to be on this bomb and goes down for it, no big deal. Now, the thing that I was worried about is after he took those ults there, he ran back in. We already knew they couldn't get it to half because he already knocked them off the first time around. And then when they started to defuse it again, he should have recognized the fact that they definitely didn't have time, even if it was at the halfway point. And I think we know it wasn't at the halfway point based on him ulting, you know, the first ultimate shot canceled whoever was on bomb.
Did he lose anything from peeking that, though?
He died to bomb. Instead of just running, he
oh,
went out to
I
peek.
see what
so,
you're
like,
saying.
you know, you're giving up a little bit of econ there. Again, if they, so, like, let's look at the buy here. They can afford, they all have full buy, so, you know, it's not that bad for him to do that. But, you know, every little bit counts when it comes to the
I see what you're saying.
goal.
For me, just the security of checking with my face one last time, I would probably do that too. Yeah. But
yeah, and this is that scenario. You know, they want to get every round that they can. Like we said, now it's 6-4. So
Kitten,
looking good for him.
Circlay's right in that corner, but Joshi trades it back, so it's a full push onto the A site. We see center turning on Illume. Deepone will take him back. Spec gets Deepone, Trap gets Spec. It's trades back and forth, leaving us with a 2v2. Bomb is planted, and INT looking to defend this bomb. Trap on the retake. He's like right in the middle of things. It looks like they
they're
planted
pretty
the bomb
far
and screwed.
back. I think if they get a good angle on Shower, they could go for this defuse because we now have both members of INT in Showers. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the best play you want to go for, but I think they're unaware. So Reyna is not watching Showers now, and yeah, Trap just going to go down for free.
He needs to 2v1 the Reyna right here. She's
Oh,
not
no, he's
expecting
not
the other member to also be in Showers, and Joshi picks her up.
So I'm criticizing their play there, but it works perfectly because you should expect them to look for the crossfire.
Yeah.
So the fact that you killed the member that came out of Showers, you assume the other member is somewhere else, and he gets shot in the back. Well played.
Yeah, well played. I love that you called out the 2 in Showers and it ended up kind of working. Just showing us that there's so many mind games to this game that you could do what we might think is the wrong thing, but in real time is just throws you off just enough to where it works. And at the end of the day, the round win is what's most important.
Yeah, and we have a close friend who is a ex-semi-pro CSGO player, and he, has beaten it into our heads that the mind games that you play against the enemy team is that next level of competitive edge that you can win these matches. Like playing the mind game properly, we play games with him and he literally calls out where they're going every round. And it's almost 100% accurate based on, what are they thinking? Oh, that didn't work, so let's go here. So having those kind of playing the mind games like that, wrapping all the way around, getting into Showers, exactly what I said. Oh, man, you should be here and here. Well, that's what Reyna thought, and she gets shot in the back.
Yeah, it's just the 3D chess thing, right? There's so many levels. As you get this high in competition, they're thinking what we're thinking, what they're thinking.
Yeah, so we only see one op here. So Deepone deciding to take this light armor in exchange for the op, and it pays off. She gets a pick on Joshi, but Spec getting a pick on Play here. So it's 4v4, and it looks like they're going to look for the A push here.
It's an A
all the way to
push.
the back with Bomb. Let's see what he decides to do. Yeah, they're going on to A.
And it looks like they have the site, except Trap and Deepone will each take one out. Trap with a 2K, Deepone with a 2K, shutting down that advance.
Yeah, let's take. That was a quick shot by Deepone, going up to a close angle and ends up getting it. Let me see if this works. If I play. Okay, so. Oh, okay. So sorry. Our behind-the-scenes guys were working on something, so when I tried to capture that replay, it didn't work. But seeing him come around that corner and getting that quick shot off was really good. Like, those kind of op shots are not the easiest in the world. So a good play there by Deepone. Taking that light armor to make sure that he could buy the op that round did pay off. And so we're going into halftime at 7-5, kind of like we said. So honestly, my prediction is that if INT could take away 5 rounds from Shadow Life on attack, we may be looking at the game going over to INT. Like I said, I think defender-sided map. If you take it 7-5, it really looks good for you now.
I'm going to predict Shadow Life wins this game because 7 is greater than 5. Therefore, they are closer to winning. I'll take 2 round wins over the map switch. But again, I'm not, at this level with these players. The map, the way the game changes with the patches and the meta, there's no sages, there's no wall. What does that mean for the map? So much going on, but I'm going to go with Shadow Life here. I think they've looked a bit better.
Yeah, and they have shown, Illume. So what's crazy here is Illume starting this game off at 7-0 is now 11-7. So kind of losing his, he had the momentum going. He kind of lost it. So, if he could pick it up here again and play like he did in those first couple of rounds, you might be right. We may see Shadow Life taking it.
But Trooper Season taking out Deepone here, in that this is just a Omen's cheese spot permanently. It feels like every Omen is kind of in that corner and getting kills for free.
Yeah, because not many, there's maybe 3 agents that can get up into that spot. We're talking Omen, Jet, and Raze. Raze can get up with her C4.
Oh! Spec takes out Trap, gets traded back by Illume, but Kidden comes in, cleans up Illume and Circle. That's a defender round. And they win the Westerner. INT coming out on defense. It was a B push. I didn't see how the start of it worked, but it shut down. And I think, sorry if this comparison is awful to any of you out there, but it might be a little bit like basketball with the hot hand. You can have the hot shot. Do you think players are going to get hot and hit everything and then go cold and miss everything?
100%. I can relate to that playing this game. Like, with that being said, you know, the game plays a lot off of momentum because of the econ. So, like, if you have a few hot rounds where your shot is just on point and you're getting those headshots and you're going away with that gold, you know, even going, like, losing a round doesn't necessarily mean bad news for you.
It's a shower push. They trade Dirk for center. Trooper Season takes Clay. Trap gets Kidden. They're onto the... Oh, Trap with a nice... I believe that was a right-click face shot on Trooper Season.
Hey, what did I say about that right-click, boys?
You sure were right. Let's see if Joshy and his Jet can take back this bomb. They're all looking CT, though. It's going to be a tough retake. Spec going heaven, but that's the first place they'll look. Let's see if he gets anything with this turn. Look, showers. No one there. Peeking around.
So here's what I'm hoping for this Jet here. She needs to take the...
Gets a look onto the Omen, but misses as he retreats into his shadow. She's hoping he peeks, but he doesn't have to. She has to go.
So what's good here is she has the Marshall, and both members are low enough that the Marshall body shot will kill. And unfortunately, she greeds for a Spectre instead. She probably didn't. She didn't know the HP levels of those other two members.
Right.
And man, if she kept that Marshall and went for a wider position instead of going for the weapon, she may have been able to take that round.
But if you get that,
a valiant attempt.
If you get that Spectre and cock it though, then you only have to hit each member once, and I think she might have had maybe a better chance. But Olume doing a really good job weaving in and out of his smoke, right?
Yeah. So let's actually, sorry, before we get too far into this round, I want to take a look at this.
At this round number 15.
I wanted to get a look at that shot for Trap there. He got that cross-sight one tap to the head with the classic on the opposing Sova, and then swings the corner for a right-click to take a kill. And I mean, kind of a round-winning play, getting a two-piece with the classic there.
As we see a big B push. Pretty sure it's just uncontested. Now they can look to defend through Hookah and Spawn. They take out Joshi through Hookah. Smokes in Spawn. There's no one on flank. It's only Hookah Spawn as Spec jumps out into the air with Jet style. Will get taken out by Circle in midair as the Omen will TP up. Now he can look Spawn with a really nice angle. Trap there too, defending that hallway. Kidden takes out a Loom. Dirk takes center. 3v2 for attackers. It's going to be a really hard retake. It's a Breach and Omen. Breach is low. Here comes Omen. He turns. Trap says, "It's not your season, Trooper." 3v1. It's a pretty half HP Breach here. I don't think he can do this. Clock is ticking. Bomb is unthreatened. Dirk finds him.
So hopefully that round ends close enough for them. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, in the
unfortunately. So that is really not good for them. Let's check the buys here. And can they all full buy? So Deep Own cannot buy here.
Bomb MVP Keck.
So we see them selling now. They are going to look for the light save. Unfortunately, that was a save round for the most part on the side of INT. And then 3 members die to bomb at the end. Unfortunately, the time didn't tick out, so they lose their weapons there. So that's pretty good for INT, I think, to take away those 3 weapons there.
No, I think you're right. I think
fortunately enough, they didn't have to save. It looks like they did a little swapping around, buying for each other, and Deep Own ends up with the op and heavy armor. So now it actually looks really good for them. So we do again see the 2 ops on the 2 Jets. Let's see who can get these shots this game, or this round.
So by now, if this was last round, they'd already be planting at B, but a bit of a slower approach here and a bit more split. On attack, you have Cypher holding down. You see this mid flank here. If anyone decides to press up, Cypher will get the information, maybe take a look and retreat. The rest of his team looking possibly Hookah with 1 long. And the bomb member long. Probably so he can dip into TP if needed, but you mentioned TP a bit overrated in these high-level games. They can hear it and react appropriately.
And so Joshie here did catch out the Omen blind coming through Hookah from his camera, so they do know they're making this push here. We'll see if they can defend it. Oh, and an unbelievable trap set up by Joshie.
Oh, the Reyna ults in, gets taken out by Kidden. He's holding this down. Big! That's a 3K for Kidden so far as he takes out Trap. He's going to use some utility to cover him because he wants to peek Hookah here.
So this is that scenario where I think that Deep Own should be looking to save his op. I don't know if they can take this round.
But they know the
2v1.
breach is there. He flashes so that he can turn. He's still back there. Oh, Deep Own, really nice shots. Is not able to transfer onto Trooper. Trooper with the 2K. Just on that attack.
Yeah,
it says not this time.
I think they had about 15 seconds left when they were jumping out of Hookah window. They had an op and an AR. Deep Own did pick up a Vandal and pick up a kill with it, but I think there's too little time to try and make a play like that. I think they should have back off, kept the op, because now look at their buys here. They're in a bad situation. They could have had an op and another AR this round, making things look a little better for them. This is with that scenario where they want to keep as many rounds as they can because INT having the advantage on defense side.
Get out of my way!
I see your point, but they knew where Breach was, and I think Deepone, like these star players, these big fraggers here, these MVPs, guys like Deepone, the oppers, they go for these plays, and it's just in their nature.
Yeah, getting that round would
be
pay
huge.
off if it works.
And you got to have killers on your team ready to make those 2v3 plays. If you don't, you're never going to get yourself out of a sticky situation. You need guys like that to take those plays, in my opinion.
So the full team looking for a creeping up in a shower. They're pushing out, smokes and blinds going out, but now Trap is blinded.
It's a shower push, and I think they got out of shower. Illume gets spec, Trooper gets Cirque play, Illume gets Trooper. We see trades.
Oh, Illume in a huge position right here.
Oh, but he gets found out by Center. Really nice shots. Probably saved his teammates some trouble. But it's a 3v3. Bomb is planted, right? So can they retake Center, shooting out some utility? We'll turn right into the arms of Depot with the knives, and also Dirk. They're hiding out in the CT, or what do you call that building? I'm sorry.
U-Haul.
U-Haul, I'm sorry. And it's 3v1. It's all up on this breach here. He's creeping around. He's going to run right into Depot, I think, but he has flashes and things to his kit.
Oh, so
Depot looks for the knife. The knife's missed. He gets the headshot. He's kind of free firing corners. Finds the Reyna. And that's 2 guns down. He might want to dip in the teleporter.
So time's up.
Shut up
And I think this is, take the TP and get out. But, oh!
The Sova tried catching him on the way. Does the Sova die? No.
He might. Look at this turn here. Oh, he's not going to go for it. I thought he was going to run up and try and take
That'd
that
be
peek and
pretty
take the gun away from him. So good play there by Kidden.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
he
definitely.
is he's playing really well right now.
Yeah, he took a couple guns out of the hands of the attacking team here.
Yeah, so that was a 2-piece for him that round and a 3-piece the round before. So kind of what we're talking about. He's got the hot hands.
You're not kidding.
And he can. I'm not kidding.
You're not
I am
kidding.
not kidding. He's got the hot hands right now. Kidding with the hot hands. So literally on fire. You see that knife?
Yeah.
So let's see. Can he take this momentum of getting all this gold? He's feeling confident in his shot. He's picked up some good kills the last few rounds.
Go get him, kid.
Will he be playing a little bit more aggressive
Put
here?
the game on your back, kid. As Spec takes out Dirk.
Diddy ain't kidding.
Well, the defending team is up a member here, so now don't go put the game on your back, kid, because it's 5v4. I think you try and close this round out by the book.
So again, we see Trooper sees in the same position like we talked about before. That
Deepone says, hello, I'm at A.
So not so sure about that Sova ulti. Maybe just kind of using it to try and spot out some members. Oh, unfortunately, Trooper missing his first burst. While he was trying to reset the recoil, he gets turned on. So unfortunate for him, but a good shot by Circle.
Yeah, Circle winning that out. Trap will take out Center, gets traded back by Kidden. Really nice trades. Illume getting Joshie. It's 3v1 for the attackers here, but it's Kidden. Is this guy going to put this round on his back?
Okay, 45 HP. Oh, they took TP. They took TP. Does he follow through the teleporter? Now that would be a big
time.
balls play right here.
Mind games time.
He does have ulti, so if he plays this right, I guarantee you he could take this round. Okay, so he's got to be careful here. This is the op.
Top turns, misses. Knife comes out.
Okay, so this is where he needs to go into. Oh, he does. Here comes the ult out into Hookah. and he's looking to push. He doesn't know where either members are, unfortunately. He's got one more flashbang left, and they're both low. Everybody's low here.
He turns and deep own, super ready for that.
Yeah, a great attempt by Kidden. I think that, you know, it looked really bad for him when he was coming out of TP, but luckily he missed the op shot.
Oh, we get an instant replay from... Oh, no, it won't be Deepone's point of view. It's just going to... This will show you how little time Deepone needs when he sees Kidden. Right there. It's like you see that model and you're just insta-dead. With the advantage of knowing where he's coming from. Of course, he had to give his position and everything. So credit to all players in that situation. That one down to the wire, but 11-7 here for the attacking team, which is Shadow Light. Oh! Circle with a tag through the smoke will say, hey, there's an Omen. Cheesing showers like they always do.
Of course, of course. And so like you said, you did predict. Unfortunately, INT hasn't taken that many rounds here, so it's looking good for Shadow Life. They got to keep up this performance. Kidden really got to, you know, start trying to take that momentum away, but they have a save round here, unfortunately. So this might be that round where it's kind of like giving it. It's going to be a 12-7. They'd have to pull out something crazy here to win it. Maybe Spec with the shorty has got to, you know, pull something wild out. We've seen it before.
Yep. So remember, Shoddy's getting nerfed.
The hunt begins.
Maybe making the game more snowbally, right? If those econ Shoddy rounds aren't as good. Trap and Dirk take out Spec and Center. This might go to...
Oh, not in the best position for a plant here, but sticks it anyway. She dashed out as she left Hookah. She got blinded, so she just went for the blind plant. Knew the team was on site. Maybe they gave her the go-ahead, and it paid off.
Omen so here, gonna get one or two, maybe? Oh, Dirk with a nice turn. He actually wasn't ready, Trooper. And that's a flawless take. I know it's the save round, but you're looking at 12 now. You just had a flawless round. Uphill battle, quite obviously.
Yeah, so this is the kind of, you know, we kept talking, oh, kid, and you got to keep that momentum going, keep that momentum going. But now we see Shadow Life with the momentum here. I guarantee you right now they're feeling extremely confident in winning this match.
Yeah, they have to be here. INT, though, with a fresh buy. The reason they save is to save up for this very round, so we got to see something aggressive from them. Do they have an op on their jet? That's my first question. They do. It's on Spec, looking to heat up here. And he does. He takes out Deepo, and that's actually pretty big because...
Missed it by a split second.
Spec beating out Deepo there makes round pretty winnable here because the jet diff has actually gone to Deepo in the past here, so maybe Spec heating up. Looking showers now, and it's a slow offensive round here from Shadow Life.
Yeah, now that a member has gotten picked, they're maybe, you know, they're looking to kind of stall it out a little bit. But here's the thing: they can risk this an aggressive play here because if you take a look at the gold, they've won the last few rounds in a row. It doesn't matter if they all die; they could still take this round or take the next round with a full buy. You know, just as easily. So, getting the plant down right now. Illume gonna take Trooper Season down. Now it's a 4v4.
Here goes Kidden with the trades, though. We're watching Sir Clay plant the bomb. Now we're watching Kidden here. Spec with another snipe on a Dirk. Holding it down in heaven here with the op. He's 2 for 2. He gets flashed. Still eyes over the top, but we see Kidden will die to Trap while he's shooting at Joshi. Just a 2 for 0 here for Trap. That makes it a 2-on-2 here. They retake Trap with a nice shot on Spec. He turns, takes out Center for the dub.
Trap there just popped off. Literally